Think Careers is an initiative by the Desjardins Centre for Advanced Training. Each episode is a special delivery of resources packaged to expand your career knowledge. This is Jeff, a graduate student working on protein signaling in metabolic disorders. Jeff is embarking on his last year of graduate school and will be preparing his thesis in the next few months. He's always considered himself as gearing up for a career in industry. However, after 2 years of a master's and 4 years of PhD, it turns out Jeff doesn't actually know that much about what a job in industry would really look like, or even the kinds of companies he could work for. Jeff is here to accompany us while we outline what kinds of careers and companies or businesses currently exist in the life sciences industry, specifically in Greater Montreal. A 2017 survey conducted by Biotech Canada tells us that many careers within the life sciences or biotechnology sector require, at minimum, a university degree. 75% of companies have employees with a bachelor's degree, 79% have employees with master's degrees, and a full 88% of companies have employees with a PhD. Jeff has been studying and researching in the field for many years, so he knows what the life sciences are in a general kind of definition. The life sciences are scientific fields that involve the study of living organisms. But beyond that, Jeff is a little unsure how to divide up the life sciences, especially the pursuits of industry. One way to think of the sector is comprising all activities related to drugs and pharmaceuticals, research, testing, and medical labs, and medical devices and equipment. More specifically, the sector can be broken down into 7 subsectors: biotechnology, contract manufacturing organizations, also known as CMOs, medical technologies, natural health products, contract research organizations, also known as CROs, health information technology and artificial intelligence, and biopharmaceuticals. There are businesses, academic, and health research institutes with expertise in one or more of these subsectors. In addition, other businesses that are adjacent to and provide support to the subsectors include law firms that deal with intellectual property or the protection of discoveries, incubators that support entrepreneurs, and venture capital companies that fund and support the development of innovations and of talent. Let's dive deeper into some of the subsectors of the life sciences that Jeff is less familiar with. Contract research organizations and contract manufacturing organizations participate to the development of therapeutics in different ways. CROs may participate in preclinical development. They may have a role in carrying out biomarker and bioanalysis testing, assessing drug metabolism or pharmacokinetics, or developing and testing animal models. And a lot of this work might be on behalf of a pharmaceutical company or a biotech company. CROs may also carry out and manage clinical trials on behalf of a pharmaceutical or a biotech company who's developed or developing a new therapeutic. Their expertise in managing large and complex clinical trials and expertise in things like biostatistics or talent in areas such as medical writing and clinical trials operations and management is one reason why a pharmaceutical company might contract this work to a contract research organization. Finally, CMOs manufacture and prepare therapeutics for either preclinical testing, clinical trials, or distribution, and that's done in compliance with good manufacturing practices. Another subsector that Jeff hears a lot about is biotechnology. Biotechnology uses living systems and organisms to either develop and make health products, make therapeutics, or to contribute to research and development in the life sciences by potentially running processes using living systems. How do biopharmaceutical and biotechnology companies differ and overlap? Well, in the past, pharmaceutical companies primarily focused on medicines derived from chemicals or synthetic processes, and those are what we would call small molecule drugs. While biotechnology companies created health products from manipulating living organisms or their components. With the integration of biotechnology into the pharmaceutical pipeline came the development of this new term, biopharmaceuticals. So today, biopharmaceutical companies and biotech collaborate on a range of biologic therapies, including vaccines, antibodies, cell therapies, gene therapies, and also blood products. What about medical technology, health information technology, or digital health and artificial intelligence? These subsectors are growing at a fast rate as the number of health conditions or care options are being transformed by technology. Some of the areas tackled by companies working in medical technology, health IT, and artificial intelligence include the use of big data that might transform health outcomes, using telehealth to support healthcare delivery, harnessing technology to support new methods of simulation or training, developing new medical devices and applications, including smartphone health apps, and developing personalized medicine, often by leveraging big data from biomarkers, from imaging, from genetics, or from omics data. Some advice that we would give to Jeff is to become familiar with the companies working in the subsectors that interest him. He's familiar with large pharmaceutical companies, but many companies in the life sciences sector are considered small to medium-sized enterprises. For instance, 60% of biotechnology companies employ between 10 to 99 employees, and only 2 contract research organizations in Quebec have more than 100 employees. If Jeff wants to work in industry, he needs to learn what small to mid-sized companies work in his area of expertise. In conclusion, the life sciences sector is constantly evolving, which emphasizes that an active job seeker should prioritize their research into the subsectors and businesses of interest. Online business directories of companies working in the life sciences exist for many cities and provinces. Using one of these, Jeff can learn more about what different companies do. He could approach a contact on LinkedIn for an informational interview to learn more, or make inquiries directly with the company about future openings. Resources for this episode were derived mainly from information provided by the Government of Canada and Montréal in Vivo. Full details can be found in the description of this video. Think Careers was created by the team at the Desjardins Centre for Advanced Training, which is part of the Research Institute of the McGill University Health Centre in Montreal, Quebec. Follow us on YouTube for similar videos in this series.